We've all been there. No matter who you are or where you come from, there are moments in life when you just want to feel noticed, valued, and understood. It's a feeling that connects us all, regardless of our backgrounds or experiences. You post a picture on social media and, you eagerly check for likes. Maybe you refresh your feed a few times, hoping to see that little heart or thumbs up icon pop up. Each notification gives you a tiny rush of excitement, a sense that someone out there sees you and appreciates what you shared. Or maybe you finish a big project at work and hope your boss says good job. You might even replay their words in your mind later, feeling proud and reassured that your efforts mattered. That recognition can turn an ordinary day into something special. It's natural to crave approval from others. In fact, it's something that most of us experience on a daily basis, whether we realize it or not. We look for signs that we're on the right track, that we're accepted, and that we belong. We want to feel seen, appreciated, and accepted. These moments of connection, big or small, can lift our spirits and give us a sense of purpose. They remind us that we matter to the people around us. This desire for validation is a fundamental part of being human. It's woven into our relationships, our communities, and even our cultures. Across the world, people seek out affirmation in different ways, but the underlying need is the same. Think about the last time someone complimented your outfit or praised your work. It felt good, right? That simple gesture can brighten your whole day, making you feel more confident and motivated. That's because our brains are wired to seek out positive feedback. When we receive it, our brains release chemicals like dopamine, which make us feel happy and rewarded. It's a natural response that encourages us to keep connecting with others. We are social creatures, and feeling accepted by others is essential to our well-being. Our relationships and interactions shape how we see ourselves and how we move through the world. When we feel included, we thrive. From a young age, we learn that certain behaviors earn us praise and acceptance. Whether it's a parent clapping for our first steps or a teacher giving us a gold star, these moments teach us the value of positive feedback. We strive to please our parents, teachers, and peers. We look for their smiles, their nods, and their words of encouragement. These early experiences shape our understanding of ourselves and our place in the world. As we grow older, this desire for validation doesn't disappear. It simply shifts, following us into new environments and relationships. We might seek approval from friends, colleagues, or even strangers online. It simply evolves and, takes on new forms. The ways we look for validation might change, but the need itself remains a constant part of our lives. Whether it's a thumbs up on Facebook or a pat on the back from a colleague, external validation can boost our self-esteem and make us feel good about ourselves. These moments of recognition, no matter how small, can have a big impact on our mood and motivation. But what happens when we become overly reliant on others for approval? When our sense of self-worth depends entirely on external validation, it can leave us feeling anxious, insecure, or even lost when that approval doesn't come. It's important to recognize this universal need, but also to find balance, so that our happiness isn't solely tied to what others think of us. To understand our deep-seated need for validation, we need to look back at our evolutionary history. For our ancestors, belonging to a tribe was crucial for survival. Those who were ostracized from the group faced immense challenges in finding food, shelter, and protection. Being part of a group meant safety and increased chances of survival. It meant access to resources and support. To maintain their place within the group, our ancestors had to prove their worth and value. This deep-rooted instinct to belong and seek approval from others is still ingrained in us today. While we no longer face the same life or death consequences as our ancestors, the desire for validation remains a powerful force in our lives. Have you ever noticed how good it feels to receive a compliment or achieve a goal? That's your brain's reward system kicking in. When we receive validation from others, our brains release dopamine, a neurochemical associated with pleasure and motivation. Dopamine is often referred to as the feel-good chemical because it creates a sense of euphoria and reinforces behaviors that lead to rewards. When we experience the pleasure associated with dopamine, we're more likely to repeat the behaviors that led to that feeling. This is why, honestly, social media can be so addictive. The constant stream of likes, comments, and followers triggers dopamine releases in our brains, creating a cycle of seeking validation and feeling rewarded. While seeking validation is a natural human tendency, relying too heavily on external approval can have negative consequences. When our self-worth becomes dependent on the opinions of others, we become vulnerable to anxiety, self-doubt, and low self-esteem. Constantly seeking validation from others can lead to a fear of rejection and a reluctance to take risks. We may avoid pursuing our passions or expressing our true selves for fear of judgment or disapproval. Furthermore, relying on external validation can lead to a distorted sense of self. We may start to believe that our worth is determined by how many likes we get or what others think of us. The good news is that we don't have to be slaves to external validation. In a world that constantly bombards us with opinions, likes, and judgments, it's easy to fall into the trap of seeking approval from others. But true peace comes from within, not from the fleeting praise or criticism of those around us. When we learn to let go of the need for external validation, we open ourselves up to a deeper sense of freedom and self-acceptance. We can cultivate self-validation, a deep and unshakable sense of worth that comes from within. This means learning to trust ourselves, to listen to our own inner voice, and to honor our feelings and experiences. Self-validation is not about ignoring feedback, but about knowing that our value isn't determined by others. Self-validation is about recognizing our own value and accomplishments, regardless of what others may think. It's about being proud of who we are and acknowledging our growth, even when no one else is watching. When we validate ourselves, we build resilience and confidence that can't be shaken by outside opinions. One way to cultivate self-validation is to celebrate our achievements, no matter how small they may seem. Every step forward, every effort made deserves recognition. By taking time to notice and appreciate our progress, we reinforce our sense of self-worth and motivate ourselves to keep going. Did you finish a challenging task at work? Maybe you completed a project that took weeks of effort, or simply managed to stay focused through a tough day. These moments matter, and they are worth celebrating. Did you stick to your workout routine? Even if it was just a short walk or a few stretches, honoring your commitment to yourself is a powerful act of self-validation. Acknowledge your efforts and give yourself credit. Remind yourself that you are worthy of kindness and encouragement, especially from yourself. Another important step is to question our need for approval. Take a moment to reflect on where this desire comes from and whether it truly serves you. Why do we feel the need to seek validation from others in this particular situation? Is it because we doubt ourselves, or because we've been taught to measure our worth by external standards? Is it truly necessary, or are we letting our insecurities get the best of us? By gently exploring these questions, we can begin to break free from old patterns and move closer to a life of inner peace and self-acceptance. It's important to note that seeking external validation isn't inherently bad. It's natural to want to share our accomplishments with others and receive positive feedback. The key is to find a healthy balance between external praise and inner confidence. We can appreciate compliments and acknowledge the support of others without allowing their opinions to dictate our self-worth. Remember, true validation comes from within. When we believe in ourselves and our abilities, we are less likely to seek approval from others. So, how can we break free from the cycle of seeking external validation and embrace our inherent worth? The first step is cultivating self-awareness. This means taking a moment to pause and truly notice your thoughts and feelings, especially when you find yourself longing for approval from others. Self-awareness is like turning on a light in a dark room. It helps you see the patterns that have been guiding your actions, often without you even realizing it. Pay close attention to those moments when you feel the urge to seek validation, maybe before posting on social media, or when you're waiting for someone's praise. Notice how these moments make you feel, and what thoughts run through your mind. Ask yourself, why do I need this approval right now? Challenge those thoughts by considering whether your self-worth truly depends on someone else's opinion. Often, you'll find that the answer is no. Focus on building your self-confidence by setting small, realistic goals for yourself. Celebrate every accomplishment, no matter how minor it may seem. Each step forward is proof of your growth and resilience. Embrace your imperfections, because they are part of what makes you unique. Remember, you are worthy of love and acceptance, not because you are perfect, but because you are authentically you. True confidence comes from accepting yourself, flaws and all. Take a conscious step back from social media when you notice it affecting your self-esteem. Instead, invest your energy in real-life connections, spend time with friends, engage in meaningful conversations, and be present in the moment. Surround yourself with people who uplift you and encourage your growth. Seek out relationships where you feel valued for who you are, not just for what you achieve or how you appear. Remember, the journey to self-validation is ongoing. There will be ups and downs, but every step you take towards self-acceptance is a victory. It's a path that requires patience, compassion, and courage. Embrace your worth, nurture your inner confidence, and choose to live a life that feels true to you. The more you honor your authentic self, the more fulfilling your journey will become. So, what do you think? Have you ever felt trapped by the need for validation? Let's talk in the comments. And hey, if this video helped you, consider giving it a like. Not because I need validation, but because it helps the YouTube algorithm. See you in the next one. Stay confident, stay you.